What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're actually gonna load my 2020 Street Bob into the back of my 2022 Ram 1500 with the short bed.
12 seconds later.
So to start off, basically what I did, since I have a short bed Ram and the bike is definitely taller than the bed or longer than the bed, it will not fit in here. I was actually really worried about the tailgate, but then I went on some forums and people said to get a piece of plywood to basically, distribute the weight.
Yes, science!
I also got these things from DG Manufacturing to kind of help with the tailgate support as well. So I'm gonna plug these right in. And basically these are supposed to, be stronger than the cables to kind of support the tailgate when you have all the extra weight on it. They don't recommend you drive with it. Well, not recommend, I didn't see an option to kind of drive with it, but that's what I'm gonna do since I'm gonna have the bike kind of sitting on here. And basically I got that wheel chock from Harbor Freight. I'll definitely link everything down in the description below for you guys. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm either gonna line up the back tire of my truck to that little notch in the street. The problem is if I do that, when I tested it, it blocked the entire road. So instead I might have to do it the other way around. That way I won't block the road. How you feel about this, Ben?
This is marvelous. This is extraordinary, man.
Yeah, tell me about it.
This is what it takes to ride a motorcycle.
Alright, so once you put your ramps up, you gotta make sure to strap it so it doesn't roll under the back tire. You just go in all the way. Yep, and then you pull it. Things we do for riding, bro. Just so I can go over there and ride for a week and come back. Literally.
You never had it there, so.
I did once.
How long?
For like a week. When I went to the Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah, but it's fun exploring like different roads.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when I don't fucking have work, bro. Took the whole week off.
Especially flat ass fucking water.
Yeah, bro. All right, so now unfortunately these Harbor Freight ramps were not enough, so I had to go and get these Rhino car ramps, because what happened was last week when I was actually trying this for the first time, or actually earlier this week, the bike kind of bottomed out right in the middle, and so my neighbor had an extra one of these. He's like, hey, why don't you try it this way? I was like, all right, let's do it. And I tried it and it worked. Nice. You can start it.
I don't even know how to start it. Where's it?
The key's inside.
So where's it?
You just ignition and then hit this button. Make sure it's on neutral. Let the car pass.
Hope you got insurance.
All right, people are coming out to watch, huh? All right, so basically, we're just gonna walk it up. Make sure it's straight, bro. All right. You know why?
What the fuck? What's changed?
It's the damn
What's changed?
it's the damn crash bar.
It didn't hit last time.
I know, but it's because this time it's higher.
Oh, because of this.
Yeah, so here.
Oh, you gotta get rid of this then. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna get rid
Well,
of
I mean,
it.
you gotta move it and then
Yeah, I'm just
put this lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, hold on. Oh, that was.
What the hell is that?
Hang on. Let me get this out of the way. Actually, no, fuck it.
No, it should take 2 minutes. Can we just move this and then put it on top underneath? Or no?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then just pull it out. Let's just try to. Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you saying? That's fine, honestly. This far, yeah, there you go. We'll just.
That's my brake.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that. No, because you're not gonna be. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to.
I think this should be.
Are you gonna be able to pull that out? That's what
Hang on.
That ain't going nowhere. It ain't no different. Whether it's here or a half-inch forward, it's the same thing.
Dude, good catch. That was about to fall. I'm wondering what was like scratching.
Loud.
That was so close to falling.
Really?
Yeah,
Like you lost your balance?
yeah. Alright, let's try it one more time.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Holy shit. What broke?
Oh, back it up. Get the bike over there. Son.
Yeah. Alright, let's try it one more time.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. What broke?
Oh, back it up. Get the bike over there. Son.
Yeah. Let me kill it. What broke? It's not the bike, was it?
No, this. Fucking. Oh.
Oh shit, something broke.
No, that was always up.
No, it broke.
One eternity later.
So yeah, that happened. But the good news is we finally were able to get the bike up on the truck undamaged, thankfully, even after that silly little fall. But yeah, looks like it's tied all around. I mean, that's not going anywhere, I hope. Alright, so we're gonna continue the road trip and I'll give you guys some more updates and explain a little bit what happened earlier in the video. Alright, talk to you guys soon. So unfortunately, like you guys saw in the intro, I kind of dropped the bike. Yeah, that sucks. The bike is fine. I mean, you guys can see it in the camera right here. It's right there. Yeah, bike is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it, thank God. But that kind of like, you know, solidifies the whole thing where it's like, if you're trying to do this and load the bike, especially a big bike like this one, I think the wet weight on this is 650 pounds, 630 pounds. So it's a pretty heavy bike. Kind of solidifies that idea that, you know, you should have somebody else with you to help you out in case things go wrong. And that's where I want to, you know, thank Ben, my friend. He came over and he was helping me loading the bike, and unfortunately, like you can see in the video, I'll put the clip right here again so you guys can see it, but as we got to the top of the truck, I started to panic a little bit. I'm not sure why. And I think what happened was because I was giving it a little bit of clutch and throttle to go up the ramp as I was on the other ramp, and I started losing my balance a little bit. And instead of just calming down and just hitting the brake, I unfortunately somehow missed the brake and turned the handlebar a little bit, which even, you know, got both myself and the bike even more unbalanced. And as you see in the video, it kind of fell twice. Thankfully, like, the first time it fell, it kind of hit the forks, or it was either the forks or the brake caliper hit the ramp first before it hit the ground. So it kind of broke that fall a little bit, which is good. I mean, nothing broke. Thank God, you know, like, we parked the bike. I had something getting, you know, like an adapter getting loose or something, so I plugged it back in, it clicked. The bike was fine, it ran fine. I checked for any leaks or anything like that. There wasn't anything wrong with that, so thankfully that was fine. And you know, eventually I kind of calmed down, and for a second there I was telling Ben, I was like, you know what, I'm actually not going to take the bike. Let's just park it back in the garage and just, you know, screw it. The wife and I are going to drive to Virginia, and I'm just going to spend the whole time just chilling there and not do any of the plans that I had with the bike. But thankfully he was like, no bro, you know, let's try it again. The bike is fine. Let's just try to be calm this time. And unfortunately I didn't document it. I wish I did, so you guys can see that we successfully got the bike up. But yeah, all it takes is, man, you have to be patient. You have to, you know, like, once you get to the top of that ramp, you know, just use the throttle a little bit with the clutch. The second time I did it, it was much calmer, and as soon as I got it like fully on the ramp before I got it on the bed, I actually killed the bike for a second, held the brake, held it there, caught my breath again. I was like, all right, let's continue, let's go on. So I started it back up, and then literally I just like played the clutch a little bit until the bike got into the bed of the truck. And it was all good there. I'll once we get home or whatever, I'll show you guys the setup. I don't know if I talked about this in the intro. I probably did. But I got a piece of plywood, and I got a wheel chock from Harbor Freight, and I kind of drilled it into that piece of plywood because, like I said, the bike was bigger than the bed of the truck, and I needed something to kind of distribute the weight so I don't break the tailgate. And yeah, so I went to Home Depot, got that. It's like a shelf. They had a piece of plywood, it was too big. I don't want to take that, to be honest. So I found a little shelf that was like a 3/4 inch thick. I'm like, all right, perfect. It was $15 compared to like a plywood piece of, I think that was $50 or something like that. Yeah, so I'd rather spend, you know, $15 on a piece of wood that I'm probably gonna throw away at the end of this trip. I drilled the wheel chock right into that piece of plywood, and I put it all the way at the back of the pickup bed, and I strapped it from both sides into my bed. I didn't want to drill my bed because it's a brand new truck, and it seems like it's working. I mean, you know, knock on wood or whatever. We've done 552 miles so far, and the bike seems. There's the wife clapping, so she's happy about it. I have 4 different straps, 2 in the front forks, and 2 connected to the frame in the back. And then I have 1 more strap going behind the back tire. I couldn't go around the back tire because of the spokes. And so, you know, I didn't want the spokes to break. But anyway, that was the update. Here's another look at that video again, because, you know, it's hilarious. You guys can laugh at my misery here. So enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in a bit.